Hello, welcome back to HunterTuned. Anyways, we got the Mustang all ready to go for the track tomorrow. I know I made a quick couple clips the last 2 days of some of the issues that we had came up with the Mustang, and boy, let me tell you what, me and Christian thrashed on this thing. We had the transmission out of it yesterday, switched out the flex plate, and I have the old flex plate sitting over here, and I'll show you guys that quick. So currently this is the old flex plate, and you can tell from like if you set it on the ground flat like this, this side is higher up off the ground than this side. This side's almost touching the ground, and this side is like, I don't know, a ½ inch off the ground. So it's definitely warped. We definitely had to repair that, so that's what we did. We you know, pulled the tranny to put that on, and then had some starter issues. I went to the junkyard this morning and I got 2 more starters, and thank God it was just the starter, guys. It wasn't a shimming issue, it wasn't a flex plate issue or anything like that. Now the car starts up great and no issues to speak of there. So I am just changing the oil out. We did a compression test on the motor yesterday. Every cylinder is 120 psi, so that is awesome. I can't believe it. I was really kind of scared. I know a lot of guys are commenting saying that I might have bent a rod, which makes sense because when you hydrolock the motor, it's really hard on it. So anyways, we did not bend a rod, I don't think. I measured with an extension in the cylinder as well to make sure that the piston was traveling up and down how it should, and it definitely was. So it came up all the way to the top just like all the other ones did. So anyways, we had to flush all the gas out of the vacuum lines because there was gas in like the wastegate. There was gas everywhere, or E85 I should say. But we got all that done, and now I just drained the oil, and we had to switch over to Valley Springs 100% natural water for the motor instead now. I mean, you know, money's tight, guys. You know, sometimes you got to put water in the motor for oil instead. Do I got a good poker face? I don't know if I do. Anyways, we got some Schaefer's 2050. That's all we ever run in the car. I buy this stuff in bulk out of a 55-gallon drum from my engine builder, so it's a high zinc oil. But anyways, I love it. It's what we run. And then I run the Wix 51522 tall filter on the LS motor here. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to get this thing done. I'm going to check the air pressure in the back tires and make sure the fronts are good yet. Just kind of set the tires a little high so we can go lower and lower as the day goes on. And yeah, we're going to load it up on the trailer and head up to Wisconsin International Raceway tonight for real street drags. I'm excited. It is a little humid today. It's like 75 and really humid, so hopefully the car still does good in the humid weather. But yeah, without further ado, we're just gonna go have fun today. So I'm excited. Hopefully we can get the car to 60 foot good and just have a good time. Alrighty guys, we made it up to Wisconsin International Raceway tonight for real street drags, and I've got the car loaded off the trailer. And just grabbed the laptop, pulled a lot of two-step out of it because, you know, the last time we were down at the Grove had a little bit too hot of a two-step in it, so I'm going to slowly kind of work up on it and see if we can get the car to stick a little better here tonight. I'm hoping the track prep's going to be there. There's a lot of cars here tonight, so hopefully all goes well and everything works out. So anyways, we're going to get this thing in the lanes right away and make our first hit. Big block car next to me, I can't hear my own.
One out.
All right, guys, so the first pass that we made in the Mustang went terribly. The car spun super bad. It actually did the worst 60 foot I think it's ever done. It went 178 or something 60 foot. And then I just got in it to make sure the tune was there still, and it is. Everything's good, but so we lowered the tire pressure down and, you know, fucking took a nap, ate some sandwiches. Christian got some French fries. I think I'm gonna take another nap, and then we might be able to make another pass because we've been sitting in the staging lanes probably about 2 hours now. This place is absolutely packed. Love WIR, but I feel like we need to be open a little more. Right. So there's not so many people needing to come here on the last day.
Right, like do a Wednesday.
Yeah, we need to have more track time here. It sucks, but anyways, lots of people here tonight. There's definitely a scene around here.
It's wrapping around again.
Yeah. Is it really? Yeah, so hopefully we get another pass or two in. Hopefully the car works a little better. We'll see.
Maybe got that worked out now. Chevrolet Nova.
Nothing to ride home about, that's for sure. It went 640, 1660 foot. The track just sucks tonight. All right, guys, so we just made our second pass in the Mustang, and let's just say that tonight's not really going my way. The track's really busy, and they're not really prepping a whole lot, so a lot of street cars here tonight. I'm not complaining, but the car just will not 60 foot at all. It blows the tires off with a 4,000 RPM launch, and we had 16 or 17 pounds of air in the tires there. This next pass, I'm actually going to take more air out of the tires. We're going to try 15 PSI, and I'm going to lower the two-step down to like 3,600, just something really low, just to see if the car will stick at all. So that's what we're going to try for the next pass. Hopefully it goes okay. I've tried playing with the shocks a little bit and doing some other tweaks to the car, but yeah, it's just down on ET compared to Tuesday for sure. The weather definitely could have something to do with it, and yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna keep trying though and keep going. All right, guys, so I lowered the two-step down to 3,800 and lowered the tire pressure down, so we're gonna see if we can get it to stick, and if it sticks, I'll stay in it. But no sense in beating the car up if I can't get it to 60 foot. get this thing to hook.
Gets the win light in that matchup.
Alright, come on, buddy. You're in it. You're in the groove. Alright. Oh, you're fine. Alright, you guys, we've tried everything tonight to get the car to stick. I lowered the RPM on the two-step way down. 3,500 RPM. I've never launched the car this low before. We're going to try it, though. See what it does. This is the last pass we're going to be able to make. It's like way after closing, and there's still a shitload of people here. Bit better. Still not the greatest. But not bad.
Made a big move on Saturday Night Fever, and that was it. Pickup truck gets the win. Please, we have our final pass right here in the starting line. Places at the factory didn't intend. And it's going to get there ahead of the Chevrolet Corvette.
All right, guys, so we just made it back from the track. And super disappointing night, honestly. The track was really busy. I sat in line for a long time, and the car didn't work for shit. The car, honestly, this is the worst the car's ever performed. The horsepower and everything is there, but these tires at this track on a street drag night where they don't prep at all, like you walk out on the track and it's like walking on my garage floor. There was no sticky out there at all. So I know the radial definitely needs the prep, and I need to learn the shock settings for shitty prep like that. But I also have a set of drag slicks. I've always ran drag slicks up at WIR, and the car's always worked on a drag slick, or 60-footed decent on a drag slick. But the radial at WIR is definitely... it sucks. It really sucks. I want to go up there again. I'm honestly really pissed right now, and I want to get the car to work how it was on Tuesday. It sucks because we just thrashed for the last 2 days to get this thing to run literally like I could walk faster than what this fucking thing's running right now. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's still fast. It's still a fast car. It's still mile per hours to the eighth pretty good. But I never even put a tune-up in the car. It was only on like 20 pounds or 18 pounds all day, because what's the sense in putting boost in it if I can't get the car to 60 foot? I keep saying that because I don't like to just pour power at shit and hurt it. Like, it clearly doesn't work. If you watch other people, they go out there, they try to freaking smack it with everything they've got, and you know, you hurt parts, and I'm sick of hurting parts, and I haven't hurt any parts on the Mustang in a while. It's been really good. I've been doing a new tactic and just kind of easing into things, figuring out the front half of the track before I go pouring a whole bunch of power in it. You know, kind of doing opposite of what Hondas always do. And Hondas are kind of like a prime example of, like, car doesn't do anything until it's 300 feet out, and then it just back halves like a motherfucker. But that doesn't make the car work any better, I guess. I like to, drag racing is all about the 60 foot for me and the 330. And if I can't get the 60 foot or the 330 foot down, there's no sense in me staying in it, because I know the end ET is not going to be there. It's not going to be there for what I want. And yeah, but anyways, I was talking to my buddy Jack Roberts. He actually has I think he's like the world record holder for the fastest stock bottom end LS right now. I don't know if he's the record holder currently, but he's got a super fast Fox body with a 4.8 liter, and pretty much just like my car. And he's gone sevens in the quarter with his, and he's been kind of giving me tips and tricks here and there just to kind of see what the car's doing. And I ended up talking to him right before my last pass, so like I couldn't do any of the things he said to, you know, try to make the car work better. But a radial is definitely tough when there is literally zero prep. So anyways, I did lower the RPM all the way down to 3,500. I left on 5 pounds of boost and it still spun. And the shock settings, I did the out of the box settings, like I think it was like 2 clicks on the compression and 10 on the rebound. And I played with the rebound mainly today. I didn't really play with the compression, and I should have played with compression a little bit more, because Jack was telling me that on a radial you almost want to do the opposite shock settings that you would with a drag slick. So like if a drag slick says 2 on the compression and 10 on the rebound, you would want to do 10 on the compression and 2 on the rebound, or you know what I mean, something like that. It's not, don't say those are actual things, but something like that I got to figure out. And I got to change the bar angles on the car, because the factory pinion angle and lower control arm angle doesn't give the radial enough bite, and it just doesn't work as good. So there's definitely some more suspension stuff I need to do to the car. But man, this motor and transmission and drive shaft and stock rear end and everything like that, I've put so many passes on this setup this year so far. I'm very happy about that, and I'm very happy that the car is working as good as it is. The motor and transmission are being reliable as they are, and yeah, I mean, little issues here and there like that injector issue and stuff like that, really no big deal, but it was a little bit of a setback for us. But anyways, let's compare the time slips here, and I'll show you kind of what the car did from the first pass it made till the last. And I'm going to compare them to Tuesday when we ran down at Union Grove, which clearly had a lot more prep on the track than WIR did tonight. So first pass in the car, 176 60 foot, fucking terrible. 4.6 to the 330. Like I think I got out of it right at the 60 foot, because I was like, there ain't no point. This thing just smoked the tires out of the hole. The worst 60 foot I did down at GLD on Tuesday, which Tuesday, I don't even think they prepped that much, but Tuesday, the worst 60 foot I did, blowing the fuck out of the tires, was a 161. So there's that. But the second pass I did was a decent pass for tonight. Did a 167 60 foot, 6.4 to the 8th at a buck 17. And it coasted a 990 out the back door at 118 miles an hour. So I got out of it there just because I knew the pass just wasn't there. So, I mean, just another pass from GLD that I did, still blowing the tires off. It would still do, you know, 147, 60 foot, 40, 330, 620, 8th mile. And now I think that was the same, like, mile per hour tune-up setting. So, like, this is GLD, same tune-up, same everything like that. GLD versus WIR here. So same tune-up. It went 116 to the 8th here. It went 116 to the 8th here. 60 foot was garbage. 330 was garbage. 60 foot here was decent. 330 was decent. 4.0 and 1.4, not bad. 620 to the 8th. This did 640, so those 2 tenths were just gone, thrown out the window. All right, let's go down to the next one here. That was the second pass. Like I said, coasted at 990. This pass, 162, 60 foot, so it was coming around a little bit. I was playing with big burnout, small burnout, different tire pressure, 15 all the way to 18, everywhere in between on the tire pressure, and it did not seem to make a damn bit of difference whether I went lower in tire pressure or higher in tire pressure. Lowering the two-step, raising the two-step did nothing. And we just really didn't have a whole lot of testing time tonight, but nonetheless, we did get out there and we did try our best. That's really what matters. We're out there, you know, we're out there racing. That's what we're doing. So this is part of the game, guys. Ugh, I'm losing my voice. This is part of the game. So anyways, this is the third pass I made, damn near right before closing. 162, 60 foot, 630 to the 8th. At a $1.11, I got out of it. I put some boost in it this pass, I think. So it actually did the fastest 8th mile here with the lowest mile an hour. So it was doing a decent pass here. It went 4.1 to the 330, which normally every pass, the car, if it's doing good, is in the 4.0 to 3.9, 330 range. But like I said, yeah, 10.6, coasted at 10.6. Getting out of it before the 8th, it coasted 10.60. And then the last pass, 1.8, 60 foot. Man. 4.5, 6.6, 116, and coasted at 10.20. Man, I just like seeing time slips like this instead. 9.27. Because I know that's what the car can do. But you got to get them dialed in. You got to work out these little bugs. That's just part of racing. And it's kind of nice that I can work racing at 2 different tracks where the prep is totally different. It really teaches you how to set your car up, I think. If you have one track that kind of isn't that good a prep and then one track that is good prep, etc., etc. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I think it sucks because tomorrow they have a Summit Super Series bracket racing day up at WIR, and they normally prep really well on Saturdays. So if it doesn't rain, I might head up there and make a pass or 2 tomorrow. We'll see. But like I said, it might rain. And next Friday and next Saturday are the last days that WIR are open for the season. And it's calling for rain both of those days. So this really sucks. I'm trying to do the whole 8s for 6 challenge. I know everybody was laughing about that, but I feel like honestly this car has fucking just done awesome for the amount of money I have into it. And even if it doesn't go 8s right now, look how fucking reliable the car is. Like, it's just making pass after pass after pass after pass after pass after pass. And they're not slow passes. Like 9s for the most part. If I stay in it past the 8th, it goes 9s every time. Even with a fucking 1.8 60 foot. So car's rolling, making good power. New next gen 78, 75 is a fucking beast. I've sold quite a few of those things in the last like week. So if you guys are interested in them, I do not have them posted on my website. You will have to contact me directly through email or Facebook Messenger is usually the best way to get a hold of me. And then I just take PayPal payment for those turbos for now until I get them on the website. But yeah, that turbo is just a fucking beast. I'm telling you guys. But anyways, thanks for watching the video. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. We will see you later.